Alright, Wheel of Doom Episode 2. The first episode was quite boring because I had to do all of Act 1 with only a 1-star unleveled Stark Spidey. That was miserable, so hopefully this next challenge here from the Wheel of Doom will be either just like more fun or just the free space, because I want to break now. I cannot go back and do more stuff with 1-star Stark Spidey, but we do have some new additions to the wheel. We also have one of the most scary things to be added to the wheel as well. We have Doomsday, and given that it's placed opposite of the free space, you can guess what it is. If I land on Doomsday, I have to do all the challenges on this wheel, and that can literally ruin an account. So that is fun. We also have a new thing called the Purchase of Doom or Boom. So if I land on this, I get to purchase any of the offers that I got on the first episode. And here's the thing, once I purchase that offer, I get to use any of the characters I pull for Act 2. Now once I do that, I have to spin the Wheel of Doom or Boom. There are 5 Doom options and 5 Boom options. If it lands on Doom, I have to blacklist all the characters I gained via that offer, but if it lands on Boom, I get to keep those characters forever. So yeah, it can be really, really good or really, really bad. We also have Runaways Only, so the 5 3-stars I got from the free message, I get to use them for Act 2, but only at level 1. We also have Blacklist any of the Act 2 crystals. We have Thanos Snap units and ISO 8, so if I, do Act 2, I have to get rid of half the units or half the ISO 8 that I gained from Act 2. We have Stealthy Only, which is a 3-star level 1, which is not good at all. We have the Free Space. We have Blacklist, my last champ pulled. My last champ pulled was a 4-star Deadpool X-Force, so I really hope that's not the case because he can put in a ton of work as a 4-star champion. And then we have Cannot 100% Act 2, which is a massive unit and overall reward loss. So yeah, let's get started with the wheel. I'm gonna go over here, try not to trip, and we're gonna give it a very nice spin. Okay, here we go. That was a great spin. That was a fantastic spin, actually. Oh, never mind. Oh no, that's not a good spin at all. Oh shoot. Okay. On the bright side, no, that just sucks, man. I can't use I can't use Deadpool X-Force. Oh, okay, well that means that Deadpool X-Force is no longer a part of this account as a 4-star champion. And you know what? To make it even worse, I will blacklist any Deadpool X-Force available. So if I pull the 5-star in the future, he's blacklisted. So yeah, Deadpool X-Force is no longer a part of this account, which sucks because I was so excited to use him because I don't play him on the main account. But yeah, let's get started with episode 2. Alright, call me a shonen anime the way I'm doing this filler arc, but yeah, Act 2 is kind of a very easy act. It has what is it? You have to go through it once, and exploration is insanely easy. So this video might be on the shorter side. Honestly, it might not be because we have a lot of crystals to open afterwards. But yeah, let's get into Act 2. And before that, I want to set up my team a bit. As you can see, I can't use Deadpool X-Force, so I kind of wanted to out of spite take up Black Widow so she'd be my top champion. But then I took up one more character, and I didn't think he was gonna be my top champion, but turns out that a rank 3 3-star has higher PI than a rank 1 4-star, which honestly surprised me. I did not think that was the case, but yeah, Stealth Spidey is a champion that really interests me, dude. I think that he can put in a ton of work with his slow and his very easy access to damage output. So he's gonna be my go-to guy for Act 2 and probably 3. unless he gets blacklisted. And that's the scary thing about this challenge, man, because I can be like really enjoying a champion. Like, let's say I have a new favorite okay, no, I'm not gonna say that because I never will. It'll always be Mole Man. But let's say I really enjoy Stealth Spidey, and I'm like, okay, I want to use this guy for like every single act now. I love this character, and then I spin the wheel and I get like blacklist your most used champion for act 2. Stealth Spidey has to go at that point. So it's like, dang man, maybe I should try to not fall in love with characters with this account. But then again, it's me. I fall in love with characters very easily. I could just be bored in bed and like do one Realm of Legends fight with a champion, and I'm like, okay, this is my new top 10 favorite, because, you know, it just takes one fight to realize that you like a character. And with Stealth Spidey, I'm doing like this entire act with him because I think he's really fun to play. I love his like spider animations, and yeah, so once I complete act 2, the wheel's gonna reset, and so I will have to spin it one more time to see like what my punishment is for the act 3 episode. And it might be like, okay, my most used character has to be blacklisted, and that means Stealth Spidey has to go if I land on that. So this is a challenge where like I can't really get too obsessed with characters. But yeah, we're kind of just like speed running this act 2. It's not a tough act. Like, same thing with act 1. It was only annoying because I had to use a 1-star unleveled character for all of it, but now that I have like free range with my characters of choice, I can use like a really high level 3-star character, and that does make act 2 insanely easy. So yeah, that was one thing to note with this challenge. Like, sometimes it'll be a very, very easy like run through the act, right? Sometimes it'll just be like completely filler, but other times it will be really difficult. And with this episode right here, the difficulty was letting go of one of my strongest characters, which is 4-star Deadpool X-Force. However, it's still worth watching this because I am going to open crystals at the end, and that can really, really determine like what happens with the account afterwards, and like what happens with like the options on the next wheel. So yeah, here we gotta claim our 3-star Captain Marvel. Not really gonna use her all too much, to be honest, and that's mainly because like I am currently in an act where it is just like, okay, get the fight done as fast as possible. You have no time to ramp up because once you're ramped up, the fight's already done. Like, there is no point of having a ramp up character this early on. But if I can, like, you know, take her up for like a future act, then yeah, 3-star Captain Marvel can definitely put in work. But right now I just want to get like those damage stealers. So Black Widow, Stealth Spidey, they get damage fast. Like, literally, Stealth Spidey does what, like 8 hits, and he has a massive fury. So that's the kind of character I want for this account right now, not really Captain Marvel. But now we have this Abomination, and yeah, we are just cruising through this, dude. I am gonna fast forward a bit, like, throughout the entire episode, just because it's Act 2, like, there isn't much going on here. And, like, I feel like the real stuff is with the crystals and, like, what I get from there. So yeah, this is gonna be a very straightforward fight. It's just so crazy going like from 1-star Stark Spidey versus like a Red Skull that was like ×5 my size, and then we have like this where I'm literally punching down on all these characters. It is so funny. And by the way, these offers are so tempting, bro. Like, literally, what, like $1 for those crystals? It just sounds so fun to buy and open. I wish I could do it, because that is literally like, look man, if it's $1, I will buy it. I'm one of those people. It's not good, it's not healthy, because you know that dollar adds up for sure. But look man, I like opening crystals. Like, that's why I'm here, you know. I'm a crystal opening channel, obviously. I'm kidding, of course, but one day I do want to be that, just for the fun of it, because I feel like those are the happiest MCOC players, you know? Like, look at the happiness of Celestial 1 players, it's non-existent. But like, if you're just a crystal opening guy, you get to open crystals, try to pull champions, bro, you are happy 24/7. So yeah, maybe we shift gears in a little bit. But yeah, now we have this Phoenix on quest 4. Nothing too crazy, though. It's like important to like, bro, it's important to point out the fact that she says Phoenix Legacy. So she is a legacy champion, which means this is like the old Phoenix, and I think that's so cool, and I hope that eventually they release legacy characters as playable characters, because I love playing with like old character kits, right? I love playing with Drax. I'm a huge fan of Iron Fist. I'm a huge fan of like Iron Patriot, and I don't want to see them reworked because it'll just break me, dude. I do not want to see them changed. I love their old vintage kits, and I want to keep it that way. However, if they were to buff those characters, I will like beg Kabam to release the legacy versions as playable characters so I can still keep playing with like the old bad versions of them. Not even bad versions. Iron Fist is absolutely cracked, but that's for a different video. Honestly, if I pull Iron Fist here and I pull the synergies, I will main him on this account. So let's hope for some Iron Fist, okay? Because dude, he can put in work. I'm telling you right now, he is an absolute machine, and I have to show y'all, but this isn't the series to do it yet, at least. But now we have a Quest 5 Electro, so like I said, really no challenge here. The only way I can lose this is if I go in with Black Widow and like I inflict so many shocks to the point where I just like, if I do a hit, I just croak to Static Shock, but that's not going to happen because I don't use Black Widow there. But if you haven't noticed, I am sticking with like the same team throughout Act 2. So I'm doing this because I'm pretty sure on the next wheel, like I pick the wheel, I decide like what goes on there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do like a spin where it's like I have to get rid of half of my team that I use for Act 2. So I don't want to like make it like really hard for me, because like let's say I put a bunch of different characters, it'll make it hard to like get rid of some. So I'm gonna stick with the same team. I did make a mistake because I'm using my top 2 characters for Act 2, which I really didn't have to do. I could have just used like random 3-star characters to make it a bit like easier to let go of them, but I'm using my top 2 champions. So if I get anything that's related to like getting rid of my Act 2 team, I am cooked, because these are my mainstay guys right now, guys and girls. These are my mainstay characters right now, and I really cannot afford to lose them. So yeah, Act 2 is almost done. We are like what, 1 or 2 fights away, so we just gotta get it done quickly. Act 2, like I said, it is the filler arc of the new account challenges for sure. I think that Act 3 is really fun because it has Thanos, and I have like a Thanos themed wheel planned, but more on that on the next episode, obviously. But yeah, this should be like very straightforward. It's just Kang. I feel bad for Kang, but he's always been like the joke boss of like the big 3 of like Thanos, Maestro, and Kang. He's always been the joke, bro. So yeah, bro did not stand a chance right there. And yeah, there's Act 2 complete. Now I am gonna do completion and exploration in this video, so let's get our first 4-star crystal. Right? Yeah. No, because we got a Nexus Crystal first. And there is Big Brother Maestro just like so disappointed in Kang because he is like the jobber of this universe. It is so sad. But now we have some crystals to open. Finally, we're at the good stuff. So we have some tier 2 crystals. Nothing too crazy here. Just no skill, which is what I wanted because I have Stealth Spidey. That's so much fun. Now we have a tier 3 crystal. That's Mystic. I have like no Mystic characters. And I think we have like 2 premiums. We'll just pop these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I popped them because I do that. Oh no. Okay, we're going for the watch time approach. I don't mind that at all. But let's see what we get here. Hopefully a fun 3-star champion. 2-star Ultron, that's whatever. Yeah, 2 stars we are done with. It's crazy because I went from 1 stars and I just skipped 2 stars because I couldn't use any 2 stars for Act 1. So we're like on to 3 stars and above now. Thor Rags would have been really cool. Like Steedon posted a top 10 forgotten characters video, and I feel like Thor Rags had to be on there because he is so forgotten that he gets forgotten to be put in a top 10 forgotten characters video. He is just like, dude, no one talks about him. It is insane, and he's not even that bad. I mean, it's like debatable, but now we have a 4-star crystal. Really want to see someone that like has a lot of damage and like I guess future utility as well. So let's see what we have here. It's gonna be a 4-star version of Captain Marvel, that's not bad. She's a great champion, and once she's ramped up, she has like one of the highest damage outputs in the game. But dude, Juggernaut was right there. That could have been insane. That would have just been like an auto win. But now we have to explore this thing. I did skip exploration of Quest 1 through 5, just because like you already saw the completion. It really is no different. So I just wanted to show the final 2 paths of the Kang quest, because it's at least like the final boss, you know, even though it's like the biggest joke of a final boss in like all of Act content for sure. But yeah, let's just get through it quickly. Dude, this Ultron, he's more annoying than Kang. I cannot stand that Ultron. And like it's gonna be annoying if they do like revamp him because of like the level 70 thing, because as it stands right now, brother is really annoying. Like he's a pretty good defender right now, dude, just because like he's so frustrating, because he has a ton of armor ups, so you do like 0 damage, then he fails your abilities because of those armor ups, and it's just like this never ending cycle of just like mild inconveniences, kind of like Green Goblin, where like he is not really hard to fight, but he just has a ton of things that can be really frustrating to deal with, and like it just adds up, you know. But here is the final King fight. I have to like talk all the time because I hear someone like mowing in the background, and I just want to like, you know, not make y'all hear that, so I'm gonna talk non-stop. That's fun. I can do it. I'm a yapper. It's what I was born to do, if you will. But there is quest to complete. Never mind, not complete. We still have to do one more path, which is fine because it's been really straightforward. Except for this, bro. So apparently still Spidey has like projectile thingies, so he like was getting evaded against Daredevil like all the time. That was so much fun. Such a grand time there. But yeah, I am I'm out of things to say about Act 2, bro. It's so boring. It's so boring. It would have been like fun if I had to do it with like 2 stars or whatever, but yeah, we landed on something that you could argue is like worse, right? Because doing it with 2 stars, that's just like inconvenient right now. But losing a really powerful 4-star champion, that can be like bad up until like Act 6, because I'm pretty sure like a 4-star ascended Deadpool X-Force can put in work up until like Act 7. So yeah, that sucks. That's not fun at all, losing a champion that is that good. But yeah, it's fine. We have the final Kang fight. Nothing too crazy here. It's just Kang. Bro's a joke. That's just how Kang is, man. But yeah, let's go for a combo. And Kang decides to do nothing because it's Kang, and that's what he's usually known for, just doing absolutely nothing. And yeah, there is Act 2 complete, like fully complete, 100%. And yeah, now we have a ton of crystals to open, because fun fact about Act 2, whenever you explore a quest in Act 2, they give you 2 premium crystals. So we have 12 of those, plus a 4-star Nexus Crystal. And one more thing, we actually have been completing an objective for the PC launch, and we actually did complete it because of the Act 2 exploration. So now we have a legendary crystal, which can give me a chance at my first 5-star character. So yeah, now we got not 10, we got 12 of these premiums. So hopefully we can get like a 4-star character. My premium luck has been pretty insane, because we got like, what do we get, bro? We got a freaking 4-star Nexus from one. That is insane. That is really, really good. So I want to see like if we can maybe match that luck. No, that's asking for too much. So it's whatever, man. Just give me whatever. Give me a 2-star vision. Why not? I will definitely take that for the ISO, the little amount of ISO that he has to offer. But yeah, like any 4-star character I'll gladly take. If like I have to do like a Thanos snap of my 4-star characters, I want like as many as I can get. And hey, a 3-star White Tiger, that's pretty awesome. I will definitely take that. She can put in work as a 3-star, I'm guessing. But yeah, we'll go for one more crystal, then we'll pop the rest, see what we get there. Final crystal that we're spinning is going to be a 2-star Storm. Really want to see her as a 3-star or above, because I know that she'll put in a ton of work as a 3-star character. But yeah, let's go for the final spin, or the final pop of these guys, and let's see if we can match our premium luck so far. Any 4-star. Please, dude. Any 4-star I'll gladly take. and it's going to be, let's see, a bit of a delay, but we got a lot of 3-star characters. That's pretty cool. And what's the last one right there? Yo, okay, that's actually really good. That is one of my favorite champions in this game. I'm pretty sure he is my second favorite champion in this game, right besides Mole Man. So having a 3-star Namor just to like play around with, that is absolutely massive. But now we have a 4-star Nexus Crystal to almost end the video. Let's see if we can get something good here. Please just give me a great damage dealer. And we have the option of Guardian, I-Bomb, and Squirrel Girl. Okay. That's insane. Guardian is such a good character because his damage output is like infinite. So a 4-star Guardian can literally go all the way, because that's how Guardian works. He is a never-ending ramp-up champion. He might not be really useful right now where I just want like burst damage, but in the future, he will put in work with that like infinite damage output. So I will definitely take that. That's a really good pull, man. Like from a 4-star Nexus, it doesn't get much better than that when it comes to the long term. But now we have a 5-star Crystal, potentially. It's a 4 to 5-star. We have a 20% shot at a 5-star character. Really want to see a 5-star, like any 5-star, man. Pretty sure even a 5-star Groot is just like my automatic new best champion. So hey, give me a 5-star Groot, why not? I'll definitely take that because it's a 5-star and that can take me places this early on. So please just give me anything good. I will gladly take any 5-star, and it's gonna be a 4 or 5-star version of Black Cat. You know what? At least it was a good 4-star, because I either wanted like any 5-star or a very good 4-star champion, and Black Cat is a phenomenal 4-star champion. So while my 4-star Deadpool X-Force and Deadpool X-Force in general is no more on this account, we at least have some pretty good company to replace him. So yeah, not a bad episode at all. Sucks losing Deadpool X-Force this early on, but it is what it is. We'll have to see how the rest of this challenge goes with episode 3, which is a Thanos episode. So we'll have to see how scary that can get. But let me know your thoughts on this account challenge, and yeah, that's about it for me.